it's one of those nights for the Rams at Stafford after one of those Sunday nights a week ago down back the Rams at Stafford. So people are going to get off the Chiefs back now, and then they're going to pile on the Rams. Hey, what's going on in Los Angeles now? That's coming. Well, look, we know what the season is for the Chiefs. It's a Super Bowl bust for them. We know that. They know that. They know that that's what they're trying to get done.
All right, guys. What up? What up?
There's a lot of ball game left. There's a lot of season left. They need to win a bunch more games. Which means we're going to have to figure this out. Fourth and goal.
Yes. Good job, Niners.
And the Rams turn it over on downs. On to San Francisco treats tonight.
Whew, what a freaking game, guys. What a game. What a game. Yeah, we got some shots, man. I got. Oh, poor Gallagher, man. Damn it, Mike. Why did you have to go against my team tonight? You should have went 49ers. If you picked the Niners, you would have won like 50,000 because they were underdog.
These folks don't have time to go to the post office. They use
Hey, tell me this, Gallagher. Did you put in your parlay before you saw the Robert Woods news? Tell me that, because if you did, I can understand that. But I'm thinking maybe that's what happened. Because they didn't. Yeah, that's what I figured. And see, that really sucks because there ain't nothing you can do about that. I think like you can say, whoops. I need to take that one back. Man. Oh shit, what's up, Jay? Alright guys, I'm live. Y'all come grab some spots. Do some breaks tonight, man. I need to get the series done. Yeah, Thursday. Oh, man, that sucks, dude. I really do hate that for you, man. I really do. Damn it. You winning that would have been the only bright spot of the Rams winning tonight. I wouldn't have been mad about that at all. I would not have been upset about that at all.
That's a first down after the catch. An extra first down after the catch. Every time he catches. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. When you just think about that, keep that in context. That's ridiculous. 6 minutes to play in the fourth.
Ooh, that was a big hit there.
Stop by Jalen Ramsey. The Rams' second red zone possession tonight that ends with a turnover on downs. The other one was a big punt. Trying to get tricky towards the end.
Man. You had some. How much did you bet on your parlay? Like $100?
Yes, no question. They got some soul searching to do. This is back-to-back outings.
Jay's like, somebody said blood.
That's exactly why the buy is so important. Yep. Because now you have to a lot of times
Oh, you want 1,000? Shit. Okay. So you want 1,000? So you did what? A 17 or 18 parlay? No, 30 to 1. You did a, let's see, 6, 10, 17 parlay, I think. It's like 30 to 1. Well, I don't even know what teams you picked. You might have some underdogs too. And some heavy favors. Oh, you did a 12. Okay, so you had like some heavy. You had some heavy favorites in there that you just picked to win too. I got you. Did you bet it on FanDuel on or DraftKings? I wish I had access to those, man. I really do.
Well, the other thing for the Rams is this bully is in their division. Now it's 5-time 5 in a row. So, like, that's not a fluke 5 in a row. That's a fair sample size. No, you know, and most of them, especially the ones that have taken place here, take on the same kind of storyline. Last year when they played here the first time, it was Raheem Mostert who right away set the tone for this.
Oh, Barstool.
Right away, he set the defense of the Rams.
You can Where's Barstool available? Like in New York and Pennsylvania and New Jersey? Those 3 states, or are they like more all over?
Sometimes there's just a team that you don't match up well against that has your number, that knows you really well, and we've seen that a lot across the NFL. Skowski will move it away. Take a hop just across midfield.
Oh, that was a crappy punt.
Down there. Niners in cruise control at home for the final 5 minutes.
Golly, Odell didn't do shit. I guess he hasn't been there very long though. Whew, what a game. What a freaking game. Damn, plus 540,000. Whew. Damn, dude.
Feel stuck with a credit card that works against you? Move to a SoFi credit card and feel what it's like to pay 20 right.
What do I do? I do my. Come on, guys, get the damn. I got PYT wide open. Denver's available. Green Bay's available. Shit, who else is over here? The Saints are available. The Eagles, the Rams, the Seahawks, Carolina, Buffalo. There are tons of huge teams. Dallas. Tons of huge hits, guys. Come on, baby.
Fill up with 19 grams of protein per can and chunky chicken noodle. Lunchtime is your halftime.
Okay, bud. Ready? Just run as fast as you can. Keep your arms up, your eyes on the road. And once you catch it, Levi Stadium, located 38 miles southeast of San Francisco. Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. All right, Silicon Valley. And all sorts of more. Where do you want to start? Rams problems tonight. And a big part of that problem is the 49ers did again. Yeah, they certainly didn't help themselves either. This one right here, that was the one that was the most painful. Right at the start of this game, the one to Tyler Higbee and Jimmy Ward, give him credit in the right spot at the right time. They had not been making those turnovers. They only had 2 interceptions coming into the night, only 5 total turnovers caused, and tonight they got what they needed. And the drops at most inopportune times, 5 drops, 3 coming on 3rd down, just stay off the field. Shell for a couple. And the other thing about the start tonight for the 49ers, San Francisco been a terrible first
Alright guys, plenty of spots here. We're almost full on. Let's go.
The Rams potentially go from here. These 49ers are going to move to 4 and 5 and right in the thick of the wild card race in the NFC. So some things for them to build. Michelle. The hitting keeps happening, and there's a flag in the backfield. I think Stafford took a shot. Wow. Defense up the pass to the 95. That's disrespectful. Automatic first down. Contavious Street. You see Contavious coming to the screen here. Looks like he's losing his balance. His head goes in between Stafford's legs. Yeah, it's kind of unintentional. You hit a quarterback anywhere in that lower leg extremity. And honestly, if I'm Sean McVay, I'm thinking about putting John Wolford out there. We're not going to win this game. And I get it. You want to get something positive before you get back on the play back to LA, but I just don't think it's worth it. Wolford is stirring. Tagging out that number 13 for now as well. Incomplete. A whole lot of talk about Odell Beckham Jr. coming and which uniform number he would wear. And Odell's not been a factor tonight. Von Miller maybe a little bit more of a factor, but that was all the talk, all the hype, the glitz and glamour of the LA Rams coming to town, all in, going forward, the Super Bowl at their home stadium. And it looks like the 49ers, who we said this is under the radar. They didn't want anything to do with that conversation. It's all San Francisco time. Over the head, sails it over Darrell Henderson. Listen, Vaughn and Odell are going to have a big impact on this team going forward. There's no question. I didn't have all that expectation for them this game. I know everybody else wanted to see the glitz and glamour, but glitz and glamour doesn't win you football games, especially when you play against a team that's come out as physical. But those two guys are going to need for the stretch run in the second half of the season. And this NFL football season just starts to ramp up in mid-November. That's when the real season starts. And the Rams have some things to fix, certainly to work on. But I think they're going to be there at the end. Third goal. Stafford being chased, taken down.
Yes, and a hold. Attaboy Bosa. Woo! Thanks, Peyton. Appreciate it, man. Peyton, grab some spots. Let's go, man. Let's do some breaks. Nice.
Watch how quickly he is going. He is giving him a little stutter. And now inside, I'm just going to have to try and choke hold you and see if I can keep you off my quarterback. If you've ever seen Nick Bosa,
Maybe Matt Gay kick a field goal, Jay. Woo! Oh, they are kicking a field goal. Yes. I think that's what you're talking about. Woohoo! Yeah. I'm a little behind on this this TV. Man, get to the Jag. Hopefully, beat the Jags. Get to 5-5. Winnable games, though. Nice.
Now the question is, can San Francisco keep up this level of play with consistency? Right? I mean, that's what the NFL is all about. Every team has these kind of performances where it's emotional, big Monday night matchup, division opponent. We beat the tar out of them before. We're going to do it again. But now, how do you respond to this? How do you show up to Jacksonville? That's right. How do you respond? Yeah. That's the key in the NFL. I was told by a coach, a very good coach, up there in Foxborough a long time ago. I don't need people who are up and down. I need people who are consistent.
Where you at, Trippy? Come in here, let's rag you. we beat that ass with Hopkins out. Woo! so glad that didn't cost us, Jay. Damn, I'd been a little bit mad about that, especially being that close.
Thoughts of momentum might be foolish. You just never know what to expect week in and week out. So that'll be the challenge for Kyle, right? Taking his team down there a long trip. But as always, this time of year, we'd like to salute all of our nation's veterans, past and present, and several in our own Monday Night Football crew have served honorably in our nation's armed forces. Sucha Singh, the Marine Corps, and Doug Birmingham, David Hensley, Tim Macy, all from the Navy, and we appreciate
Oh man, you got lucky there, Jay, to come back like that.
their service and their families too.
Man, I really love this Mitchell, Elijah Mitchell.
Big part of it. The support
He just keeps getting better and better.
And on behalf of our Monday Night Football family, we're always thinking about our nation's veterans, past and present. We came into this game thinking Kyle Shanahan told us that he wanted to run the ball 40 times in this game. Well, they're not going to get there. This next run will be 4-0. That doesn't happen very often. Like, he knows it. He knows it. He's like, this is number 40. I'm calling this one for you guys.
And a first down.
Mitchell bounced back. Kyle's been a play caller for 14 seasons. And that's
Well, Jay, you still might win that one if they get the ball. Well, I don't know if they're going to.
exactly what he needed.
They might not get the ball back, though. Shit. Dang, 1.4, Jay.
Came out, they
Ugh.
executed, and congratulations to them. You see, that's the disappointing part if you're the Rams, right? Because look, Raheem Morris knew that this is what they wanted to do too. Sean McVay knew it too. Yeah, Aaron Donald knew it too. Even worse, they knew it was coming and they couldn't stop. There's nothing worse in football than to know it's coming and you can't do anything about it.
Oh, man. Alright. Come on, guys.
NFC West rivals. But a pretty clean game. Makes no sense to start fighting now. It's not for the Shanahan.
2-minute warning.
We should have tended to the understand. 2-minute warning. We need to do something now. Pfeffer, what's the plan? T-Mobile, sir.
T-Mobile has great phone offers for every customer on every plan.
Okay, hold on. Something that new and existing customers get.
Yup, new and existing customers. And they can get other benefits like free stuff or discounts every Tuesday.
That's gonna stay the same pay. That's it. Draw contract.
T-Mobile doesn't have annual contracts, sir.
God, Gasecki screwed me on a few teams, too. Like, what the hell? How'd he get a 0? Like, come on, man. That guy's too damn good not to get a ton of targets a game. Every time they use him, he produces. Then he just goes MIA out of nowhere. That's crazy.
T-Mobile curve got hard. T-Mobile curve? No way. Literally every.
They got to get a better offensive coordinator or something. Flores, their offense can't do crap.
Talking about a different thing. Okay.
I'm originally from Hawaii, but I moved to Wisconsin just last year. I decided to get a bike because the car was too expensive. We both work at Chick-fil-A. She would bike to work every day. And then winter hit, and that was pretty rough. So there was a holiday raffle, and they were giving away a car there. Her name got Chloe. And I was like,
Yeah. Oh, he did have 7 targets. Damn.
Chick-fil-A feels like
I didn't realize he had that many targets. I didn't think he was throwing the ball that much. Golly, he still got a 0.
About the evolution of man, it's
Whew.
always a good idea to remember that we are animals. We are in constant competition with each other. Man cannot survive without a tribe. All these tribes live together. Our survival depends upon it. If we do not find a way to cooperate, we will be the arbiters of our own extinction.
Kingstown, a new series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
I'm Scott Van Pelt coming up on Monday Night Postgame presented by
Damn, it feels good for the Niners to get a win at home, man.
Performance of the season.
Woo!
Winners
Trying to who can we tag? Like, come on, let's do some breaks, man. I'm freaking fired up now.
All right, Scott, we haven't seen many of these kind of games. 5 Monday Night Football games in our first 9 weeks, and the winning score in the final 2 minutes of the game. Never been 6 in a Monday Night Football season.
Oof.
Violent tackle by Marquise Copeland, who was just elevated from the practice squad. And Trey Lance will sit and wait another day, right? All the talk about Trey Lance, maybe we get him in towards a package for him, but Garoppolo and the 49ers offense, they managed this one perfectly. All the talk about Von Miller and Odell Beckham Jr. coming in. Odell had 2 catches for 18 yards, played 15 snaps of offense. His last catch of his 2 came 2 plays into the second quarter. Von Miller saw the field 41 snaps, made 3 tackles, including 1 for loss. Elijah Mitchell keeps running hard. How do you not love this guy? I get it.
All right, let's get Mitchell out of the game.
He's just one of those guys who epitomizes exactly what this organization is looking for in running backs. He's tough. He's fundamental as far as how he executes, and he's dependable.
There's a history with the Shanahan family that everybody, a lot of people are aware of, but, later round picks, he's a 6th round pick. Terrell Davis was a 6th round pick. Mike Anderson was a 6th round pick. Arian Foster, who was with Kyle in Houston, was a 7th round guy. Alfred Morris in Washington was there's a history. You play in this offense for Mike or Kyle Shanahan, you're going to get a chance. And if you can run like Elijah Mitchell, it doesn't matter what you were drafted. And the 49ers will stop hearing about they can't win at home. 393 days since their last home victory. And this will be 5 games in a row. A 5-game winning streak for the 49ers against the Rams. This will feel good in a lot of ways for San Francisco. One more kneel down, and this one should be history. Niners time of possession, 39 minutes. And 44 rushes. Got to that magic 40 mark. Stafford's still in there.
Oh shit, Jay. Oh no, they just ran it. Damn.
Hand up, and that should end it.
Oh, I wish they would have threw it to Cup.
And this will feel good for the 49ers. And the Rams will go back to the drawing board. 2 tough losses as they head into their bye. And the Niners a satisfying victory. They'll head to Jacksonville. Producer of Monday Night Football is Phil Dino. Director is Jimmy Platt. Next Monday night, we'll see it from Tampa. Tom Brady and the Bucs take on the Giants. We expect Saquon Barkley to play in that game. John Barrett, Lisa Salters, Brian Reese.
Woo, what a game, baby.
Monday Night Football.
Let's go.
I'm Steve Ruth. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to the NFC West, Odell.
Monday Night Postgame. Coming up next year on ESPN. All from Santa Clara. Here's Scott Van Pelt.
Thanks, guys. Coming up on Monday Night Post Game, presented by Adam. We head back to Santa Clara. Full reaction from the Red Cow Shanahan.
Man, Debo's a freaking beast. Did I end up being Frankie is what I need to do.
Breaks down a Monday night.
Alright, you might want to close your ears, guys. And so you might go, "Go, Yes, I did. Whew. Damn, he came back a nice way. Okay, Kittle got 16. I thought he got more than that. He lost. I won by 13. Okay, cool. Slide, slide, liberty slide. Come on, fantastic voyage. Jay, I think Flamman was the only one that went for went for me on that promo. All right, cool. What did how much did I say? 100 or 50? I don't even remember. Aim just texts me, boom, go Niners, they kicked ass. Okay, cool. Let me tag him up, $100. Boom.
It's Walmart's Black Friday deals for days. Score a $69 air fryer and get other huge deals all week long. Shop Walmart's Black Friday deals for days.
Fantastic slide, liberty slide. Come along, fantastic slide, liberty slide.
Grandpa, I can't wait for the world to see you like I do.
So Jay, the deal is, I have the stats have updated. I have a 110 point lead, and I don't have to worry about record anymore because the closest team to me is 6-4. So I have to not be outscored by the second place team that I'm 110 points in front of, or any of the other teams. I'm 110 points ahead of everybody though, for 10,000. Yeah, we got 3 weeks left. It sucks that I lost to Robert Woods this week. That really sucks, but I think I got enough, man. And the Chase Edmonds with James Conner news really helped me a lot, because James Conner is getting like a ton of extra carries on top of it, so that'll help me. And then I've still got Marquise Brown, Mike Williams, Corey Davis, T. Higgins, Sterling Shepard if he gets back. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I got Jonathan Taylor, Najee Harris, James Conner, and Darrell Williams, Mahomes. I've got 3 good tight ends as well. Hunter Henry, Schultz, and Freiermuth. Let me see if I can DM the whole team.
I mean, when you lose a tough one like we did last week, it's just I'm gonna get Monday Night Football in once a year, so you have to come out ready to play.
Kyle Shanahan talked about imposing your will with physicality. You guys knew you wanted to run the ball tonight. They knew you wanted to run the ball tonight. How were you able to run the ball tonight?
I mean, it's just those guys up front really set the tone early on. The receivers did a great job.
We'll have to send it to you in 2 things, Jack, because it doesn't let you,
Sends a message to the rest of the team.
Yeah, you
Alright, hold on.
mentioned Debo. Like, what message did he send, and how did he set the tone early?
Oh man, he did it early. He did it the whole game. Just every time he caught the ball, I mean, the first guy wasn't tackling him. It would take 2 or 3 guys, and when you can do that, it makes for a long night.
You needed this win. You're now 4-5, still in the mix for that third wild card spot. What needs to happen now to keep this turnaround alive?
Well, we got a quick week for this week going on in Jacksonville, so just gotta be ready to turn around and just get back right to it. That's no real secret to it. Just gotta go play better.
Thanks, Jimmy. Congrats on the win tonight.
Appreciate it.
Do your research on this week.
Alright, let's see here.
The Niners dominated.
Jay, I had to send it in 2 pictures. Sorry about that. It won't let me scroll it down on there. Yeah, I can play 4. Yeah, it's 2 flex. Yeah, it's 3 wide receiver start, 4 2 flex, 2 running backs. You can start 4.
three head coaches with an active losing streak at
Whew.
5 games against another head coach. The others being Nagy against LaFleur Flores versus McDermott. All right, we get back to the booth as we do every Monday night. Louis Riddick and Brian Greasy standing by. And Louis, I don't know if I was on an island, but I'm a Shanahan and a Niner believer, all right? And this game is what they look like when they play to their ceiling. I just wonder from your vantage point, what about tonight was different and what allowed them to be who they were?
Well, I think they went back to who they are. Right? I don't think they necessarily got away from who they were before, but tonight they just executed on that.
The closest team to me is Summers' team. He has a really good team too, but he had Aaron Jones. Let me see if he's got Dylan. Oh my gosh, he had Patterson too. Oh wow, he lost both running backs. Holy crap. Let me look at his bench though. Oh, that's his whole team. Never mind. Yeah, he doesn't have Aaron Jones or Patterson for a couple of weeks.
Their big time playmakers stepped up. Nick Bosa stepped up. Aaron Armstead stepped up. Fred Warner was all over the field. This is who they want to be. Now the question is, Scott, can they stack?
Ooh, that might help a lot right there.
Because not every game's a Monday night game. Not every game's a game against division opponent.
Because behind Summer, the next guy closest to me is. He's not that far either. Hold on.
Look, this is the second time this has happened to the Rams. Arizona did it, ran it down their neck as well. And this is now 2 performances in a row from the Rams entering a bye that not what they want to put on.
He's 142 behind me. The other guy, he had a pretty good team also.
What would your answer be?
Well, you have to look first at the similarities between the two teams they just lost to. They are physical teams.
Yeah, he has Debo, Mike Evans. He has a pretty good team.
They're going to force you to play the run. They are not going to.
He has Gibson, Swift,
Right now,
Henderson.
they need to start, in my opinion, they need to start on the defensive side. And I know last year they
Yeah, true. I mean, we've got 3 weeks, I believe. Hold on, let me double check. I hope that's right. Let me see. We got 3 weeks to go. Yeah, week 13. This is week 10, right? Oh, that's what you're doing that.
They're going to look good. But when they face a team that is physical, can run the ball,
Come on.
they're not good enough on defense right now, stopping the run. And so that's where it needs to start on the defensive side. Offensively, Scott, what people aren't looking at is this is a thin team, especially at the skill positions. You had Odell Beckham,
Yep.
but beyond that,
3. Oh, and I actually play Summer this week too. 3 weeks left. Yep.
If they suffer another injury at receiver, look out. They've lost Johnny Munt, their second tight end. They have Tyler Higbee playing every single snap of the game. They've lost backs.
Yeah.
Akers is not. So listen, this is a thin team offensively, and they need to get better on defense. If that's the real conversation Sean McVay needs to have with his team.
Where's the?
You see Tampa Bay lose a couple in a row. You see the Rams lose a couple in a row. And look, the back end of the NFC, it's kind of a mess. But if I see Minnesota play to its ceiling, I think that's a good team. You see San Francisco play like they did tonight. That's a good team. Carolina's defense is nasty. I don't know what Cam's going to be, but I feel like there are a lot of interesting questions on the back end. From the NFC side of things, how do you assess where we are as we head into the middle of November and head towards Thanksgiving? I mean, is this feel open to you?
Absolutely. And I think that's why, look, obviously there's a race to get to number 1 seed.
Sure.
Once the seeds are all
Jay, Dallas is in pretty good shape, dude, for that 1 seed.
Unpredictable as they've ever been this year. Once they kick off, because of what you're seeing, because it's going to be about health, who you have available.
Man.
Scott, it's coaches for years, for decades, since the beginning of time, of trying to figure out how to duplicate performance, get players to play to their maximum every single time. And this year has shown you, look, there have been some head scratchers as far as the performances teams have put out on the football field that you can't explain. Yeah, there's some teams that go into a game shorthanded, they don't have all their firepower, and to some degree tonight, look, you can explain some of the things that happened to the Rams offensively tonight, some of them. But not on the defensive side of the ball, as Brian alluded to, where there it's just a matter of execution and will. That's what it comes down to. That's why the playoffs are going to be that exciting, because you tell me who's going to win.
There's going to be a wild card team in the NFC that goes deep in the playoffs. That's just the way it's going to be. And it's going to be the team, Scott, that gets better week in and week out and plays their best football as the season gets to an end.
I have to feel like a lot of teams in the NFL, they're going to look at what the Atlanta Braves did. That was a team in August that was under 500, right? And they made some moves.
What's up, Bengals? No, Bengals, get into the 4 boxer. Get that 4 boxer fill.
They're going to feel that same way. Give me a seat at the table. We'll take our shot. Look forward to talking to you guys next week. Tampa Bay, I'll look to get right. They got the Giants coming to town. We'll talk then, all right?
All right, thanks, Scotty.
Thank you, boys. So the Rams miss an opportunity to tie the Cardinals atop the NFC West.
Let's see where
For the second week in a row, they won without him last week against San Francisco, not this week against Carolina.
Oh man, come on.
Back to a game under 500. A lot of work to do.
Holy crap, we're only 2 games behind the Rams now.
Rams have the bye next week. Seahawks host the Cardinals. San Francisco taking that trip across the country to take.
Man, we need to come on and work Jacksonville over. Get back home. We owe Russell Wilson.
This is Jack Shaw.
Yeah, I think so too, Jay.
So are the bad beats. In case the 4th down falls in the Sun Belt, and we'll head back to Santa Clara. More reaction. The Niners upset over the Rams. Ryan Clark going to break down how San Francisco.
Man, Debo is a bad dude, man.
Thanks for watching.
Debo is just a bad dude.
Presented by Abbott. Abbott. Life to the fullest. You have 3 burgers. You share, you eat all 3.
No, I'm eating them all.
Let's go, Bengals!
Not this burger. The burgers you make at your house? Yeah, we can share that. That's no problem. Sonic garlic butter bacon burger. What if I'm hungry? Absolutely not.
Jay, let me show you the screenshot of the front of the league stands. This one is crazy. All those other teams are 6 and 4.
I'm gonna cash back with the gingerbread house.
It's got no people inside.
And a snow globe.
Oh, I wish I lived in there.
You know, I can't believe you lost the number, Kevin. It's a holiday tradition.
Oh, you did?
Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase. Big
Oh shit! On pre-fill, I didn't even see that. Whoops.
Damian Lillard was set for the spot at the end of the bench. He never would have been at the rec center before COVID. If he listened to
All right, guys, 15 to go.
call as a first round pick, and if he let 6 all-star selections go to his head, he never would have had the heart to get back to the streets that shaped him. That's the fighting spirit. That's
My bad, Bengals. I didn't even see you over there. All right, 15 to go.
the fighting spirit.
15 to go.
Hulu has live news? That is correct. And Hulu also has. It also has over 75 live channels. Fuck like cable, stream like Hulu. Time to have Hulu plus live TV.
Oh, I forgot. I was sending you that screenshot. Damn. Jay, look at this screenshot I'm about to send you. Look at that crap. So all of those teams, or some of those teams, only had 3 losses tonight. Like that LOB team was in 2nd. The Commander team was in 3rd. And all those 2 teams lost. So record-wise, no one can. I can't tie anybody because you can't have you can't tie the best record. You gotta outright have the best record. So the worst I can finish would be 10-3. So I don't have to worry about that part anymore. Just gotta score those points, man.
Happy holidays, Old Navy.
Travis!
You enjoying the football I signed for you?
Oh, absolutely. It's my most prized possession.
Why do you should say that? Because I'm about to fire up my most prized possession right now. Bad idea. My very own Proton Pack. Sorry, girl. You're still good for Taco Tuesday. This isn't for you. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Oh, no.
workplace a little different. But whether you embrace the new normal or just want to get back to the routines that feel right, XChair continues to be at the forefront of change, which is why we've launched the all-new XChair with Elemax. Elemax combines gentle body temperature regulation with stress melting massage to increase your comfort from home or at the office. Feel more refreshed in seconds with dual fans that activate the coronary echo, or you can wrap your back in the soothing warmth of heat dome and access 4 combinations of massage for deep relief from tension. Our patented dynamic variable lumbar support and Cyclo Infinite Recline technology remain unchanged. Order an XChair with Elemax today. Use code TV and get $50 off plus a free footrest. Hey, change out. We've made it.
Alright, Peyton said he might try a personal here.
Feels better than ever before. Order XChair with Elemax today. Use code TV and get $50 off plus a free footrest.
This episode of SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt is presented.
I mean, fuck it. I told him he can buy on the spot, so he can have a personal. I don't care.
SportsCenter from Washington, D.C. I got 11:20.
Whoever wants to buy it, can buy it.
East Coast time. 8:24 out in Santa Clara. I'm not tired yet. We're into the next hour and change. Plenty more of the Niners' demolition of the Rams. Reaction from Odell Beckham Jr. Didn't have a
Jay, did you see that last screenshot I sent you?
It's official in the books. And the question remains, how many teams are good? Do we know that? We'll discuss the Packers, Panthers, the Ravens, and headline storyline. And we've got the beats coming. The best thing I saw today, we head to Milwaukee. Shaka Smart's the new guy in town. Coach and Marquette, they're taking on.
I was kind of worried for a second there, man, because last night I had 110 points before that Kansas City game, dude. I was like, oh gosh. And Frankie had like 150, 154 with Kittle still to go. I was like, there's no way I'm winning this. And then Mahomes, Patty, and Darrell Williams go off for like 70.
Bucket good and Marquette gets the upset of Illinois. Illini turned it over.
Yeah, I hope so too. Just three more weeks, and then I don't even have to play for a league championship. I just go straight to the championship part of it. I mean, that team could get lucky and maybe win 150K. Who knows? Whew, but I would love to wrap up that 10K. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't forget now, this Rams team lost Robert Woods. He was a significant part of that offense. You see, he's been there less than a week trying to get him
Heck yeah.
right? Here come the Niners on a lengthy drive. That's a 3rd and 6. Jimmy Garoppolo, George Kittle, first down. Later in the drive, and it's a drive that's eaten up basically 11 minutes. Washington had that lengthy drive against Tampa Bay late. San Francisco starts the game on a lengthy drive, dominating time of possession and leading 7-0. Here, whoa, what happened? Scott looking for Tyler Higbee, bounces right off his hands into the arms of Ward. And just like that, the Niners are up 14-0. The frustration of Sean McVay been on the wrong end of it lately against Coach Shanahan, and for the first time in Stafford's career, 2 first-half interceptions in back-to-back weeks. That looks more like it. Stafford looks at the line of scrimmage and finds Cooper Kupp for 29. Very next play, Stafford. Rams moving down quickly. But when this offense is humming, it looks kind of like that. Tyler Higbee right at the goal line and just crossing the goal line. That's the answer the Rams are looking for. It's a 14-7 game. Ensuing 49ers drive. Deebo Samuel is an adult. Running through tacklers. Later in the drive.
Dunleavy takes 9. Thanks, Dunleavy. Appreciate it, Dan. Alright, damn, spot 9. Alright, guys, we only got 14 left. Dunleavy, I've got a 1-boxer PYT wide open, too, man. Only Kansas City's been taken. All those other huge teams are wide open.
Rams gamble. Hendricks Hector's a pretty athletic dude. I think everyone's always waiting for a fake. To the fourth quarter of this one, and it's still the Niners dominating. 4th and 5. Garoppolo, Debo, and you don't get him down, you're not going to catch him. Again, that's a 4th and 5. Right in that go-for-it spot on the field. That's a perfect throw from Garoppolo, and Samuel does the rest. San Francisco gets his first home win in quite a while.
Jay, were you saying that because you need to go, or you were just telling me that?
Win at home was 2020 week 6, also in prime time, also against the Rams. In both wins,
Yeah, next Monday I'm gonna go with Amy to a rheumatologist appointment. It's about an hour away from here, so get my girl feeling better. Bless her heart.
Played well enough to win that game tonight. Obviously, hats off to the 49ers. This was a humbling night for us as a team, and a great opportunity for us to be able to take a deep breath, step away, look at the things that we need to correct, particularly offensively over the last couple weeks. Wasn't nearly good enough, but we'll look inwardly. We're going to figure this thing out, and we're going to come back freaking swinging. I promise you that, all right? These last 7 games of the regular
He can promise you that, Jay. They're gonna come back swinging.
I know the Rams are a real good team. I thought we were ready to play, but they don't decide to.
What do you think the team sort of took last week personally, and maybe all the discussion? How you guys felt? But was it? Did they take it personally? Was that an emotional?
I think so. I think we've taken a lot this year personally. So I wouldn't just say taking something personally is what leads to that. But we were very embarrassed by last week. Every aspect of, we're not going to play a few things this year. I don't know if that's what leads to that, but.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully. Cosmo.
Just allowed us to do some of the same stuff different ways. You got guys who are really physical guys who also have some skill sets with the ball. Allows you to run a bunch of stuff. Make it look like you're doing different stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Basketball is really freaking brutal on your knee too. You know that. Pretty good, man. How about you, Cosmo?
Just told him how proud of him I was. So we got a short week, and then we got a real good team ahead of us. So that's how we expect to play. It's been long overdue, and we make sure that we take a day off. Those guys rest, come back healthy in a short week, and make sure we keep it going forward.
I know he didn't do much tonight, but man, it was nice to see Jeff Wilson back tonight.
68% of the time they win football in this game.
Running that ball.
Only team that has run it more in a game is usually the Eagles when Detroit just run more like 4-6. So there's a lot to get to about the approach and what they did and what they employed. If there's sort of a
Oh yeah, Cosmo. It's like that all over the place, buddy.
who they were, right? They remembered how
Definitely.
they got to a Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo as its starting quarterback, and it was about physicality. They also understood who they were playing and how it was best to attack them. When you look at that first drive, when you're running Debo Samuel, when you're trading and using different running backs, but everything's about the power football game, and then you use the play action pass to get in the end zone, and then later on in the game, you actually use Debo Samuel as your red zone running back. It was about physicality. It was about imposing your will, and it was honestly about not letting Jimmy Garoppolo do quarterbacking things, right? Making sure that Jimmy Garoppolo was in position to succeed. And that he, stop laughing, man. I'm trying to pass you, running, passing, quarterbacking things. Yeah, I'm trying to give you insightful things here, man. Stop, as an expert, SDP, you know what I mean? And so when you think about who Kyle Shanahan wants this team to be, this is exactly who they are. It starts with the Jimmy Ward interception. It starts, and then you have the pick 6, and now you're allowed to be who you are, probably better than anyone in the NFL.
Well, I think for sure we should get some shit filled for tomorrow night.
Los Angeles Rams don't want to see defensively. Am I foolish to I feel like I'm Charlie Brown running a football with San Francisco. They pull it away? I mean, look, they're giving me plenty of reasons not to buy them, but I see a performance like this, and I say, if that's who you're going to be, then I think that's a team that we'll have to keep our eye on from now until the end of the
Well, also styles make fights. Though. You understand what I'm saying? When you're playing a team like the Rams are built like, to me, the old Indianapolis Colts teams, right? When you knew you had Peyton Manning, you knew you had Marvin Harrison, you had Reggie Wayne. You thought that you would get up and you'd be able to rush the passer and then play good pass defense behind it. The San Francisco 49ers never allowed the Los Angeles Rams to get into that comfort zone. They said, no, you're going to have to go 4-man fronts. You're going to have to go 5-man fronts. You're going to have to stack the box. And even when you do, even when you know we're running it to the tune of 14 first downs in the first half, they ran it every single first down because they just weren't scared that they were going to be stopped. And the Los Angeles Rams could not do it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, a team that can pass rush Stafford like the Niners did tonight, I mean, they just gave up the recipe right there. That's crazy.
As Brian said, against physical football teams, that you got the wrong end of it. So, look, they get a ton of attention on all the shows all day. Yeah. And I get why, right? You had some sizzle names, okay? But what they're putting on tape, what does it say about who they are as a football team?
Jay, how many teams make the playoffs? Eight, right?
Get to the Super Bowl. And here's what happened. You got Matthew Stafford, and you said, oh my
yeah,
goodness,
it's half the conference.
We have a dude that's unlike the guy we let go. Now we can do all the fun stuff I always wanted to do with Jared Goff, and he just couldn't do
Oh
it.
shit, it's 7, okay. Wasn't it 8 last year? Or no, they moved it to 7 last year, that's right. That's right, it was 6, they moved it to 7. Duh. So we're right there. And we played the Vikings, so we can kind of control our own destiny there. I know it's our schedule too is real brutal. Let me look at who. I think our schedules, we got some games left, but we don't play the Cardinals anymore. We've got the Seahawks again and the Rams. We play the last game of the season. They might not have anything to play for the next time we play them. So.
Van Jefferson can't do what Robert Woods was able to do. He's not that security. He's not that piece in the route tree that opens up Cooper Kupp or that makes the huge plays on third down. So they're gonna have to adjust to that as well.
Gallup's good, man. Gallup's just freaking good. They're just a team that they don't. Not to sound funny, but they got Amari. He's not like a top 2 option or even a top 3. If Gallup played somewhere else, man, he would be like a number 2 wide receiver all day. Where is the freaking teams?
We kind of thought that he was a luxury piece at the time.
Alright, Niners. We got the Jaguars, the Vikings, and Seattle the next 3. I mean, those are all winnable games. We have Minnesota Vikings at home. At Jacksonville, at Seattle. We owe Seattle a beating from that first time they beat us. Then at Cincinnati is going to be a tough game. At home versus Atlanta is a winnable game, but they can be sneaky good sometimes too. At Tennessee is going to be a tough-ass game right there. Then we play Houston week 17. That should be a win for sure. And then the Rams, the last game. Woo.
Up next for San Francisco, and you saw those percentages a little bit earlier. They take on a Vikings team, and I get it. They're at the back of the pack. Not paying a whole lot of attention, but when those teams play,
It's tough to play the Vikings.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is a good football team. He goes to Los Angeles and wins this week. Nobody wants to see Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen for 65 points.
They're a team that if you look at their games that they played, I swear it feels like they could have won every single one or lost
Absolutely. Absolutely. And listen, now it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. And Mike Zimmer kickers will let you down.
They won one and they lost.
Man, I feel like the Saints are gonna have a rough time getting there too, Jay.
As for the rest of this show, and save Carolina. Seems like a lot to ask. Is it time to panic in Baltimore? Rise back to break down the headlines versus the storyline.
Carolina looks
So, were you surprised by
pretty
this result?
freaking. I mean, without calling murdering those guys.
And we got some beats. Yes, we do. Boise, Boone, they're everywhere.
Well, it's good to know we still got a shot at being in the playoffs. So We're like right there.
This episode of SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt is presented by T-Mobile.
I feel like we're better than the Saints. I feel like we're better than Carolina. I feel like we're better.
What's the plan?
I feel like we're better than the Vikings, but it's close. The Vikings it's close, man, because the Vikings have lost a lot of close games. They could very easily be up at the top of the deal.
Based off of discounts every Tuesday. I was gonna say the same thing. That's it. Draw contract.
T-Mobile doesn't have annual contracts, sir.
I like that. I like that a lot.
They got great phone deals on every plan, every day.
Well, Jay, I think I'm just gonna hop off, man. It doesn't look like we're gonna get anything going tonight, and I know you gotta do that deal tomorrow, but we'll be on tomorrow night, guys.
Built for a modern family.
Around the same time, and let's get this shit filled. We need to finish the series up. I need to get this series done so we can get on to the next. I need to get stuff ready for the Thanksgiving promo, but we need to move this series, and it is absolutely fucking insanely loaded. So guys, get your asses over to the pre-fills. Start grabbing spots early. So when we get on here, you guys show up and then go nuts. Grab your spots. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, man. Happy Monday is out the way for the week. Let's have a great Tuesday, fellas. And hope to see y'all back tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Good night, everybody, and go night.